Alright, I didn't want to wait till tonight to play the Alone in the Dark demos on both PS5 and Xbox Series S, and it was a very brief demo, but about only 5 minutes or something, but it was just a kind of teaser to let players, you know, experience the game's atmosphere and what it's all about. There was no combat in the demo, and of course it was uh, named Alone the Dark Prologue, so this kind of prologue intro to the game. You play as a little girl named Grace. You explore a little bit their Seto mansion, uh, just collecting couple of keys and that's it. Couple of jump scares also, but yeah, the atmosphere was really good. I really liked the atmosphere, uh, the sounds, and just the building the atmosphere. Sound effects were brilliant. Music was good. There was also a little bit of music in the prologue also. So yeah, my first impressions were quite good. I'm really looking forward to the actual combat in the game, but we'll have to wait till October to really experience it as a full game with combat and everything else. But this was a good teaser, and I don't think there will be a second demo, maybe including combat. We don't know, but I'm not expecting them to release a combat demo. But that would be nice because it's still about 5 months till the game's release. But next, let's get to the technical side of things, comparing the PS5 and Xbox Series S. Well, on PS5 everything's good. There's performance mode and quality mode. I would say the FPS on quality mode, which I first played with quality mode, it was around 30 to 40, I would say 30 to 40 frames per second. And on performance mode it was quite steady 60 frames per second. It's made by Unreal Engine 4. So yeah, on PS5 it was what I expected on both quality and performance mode. But very unfortunate news for the Xbox version, at least on Series S. I couldn't even finish the demo. It was crashing again and again and again. It crashed on my Xbox like I tried it 5 or 6 times and I gave up. It crashed on different parts of the prologue. It was not the exact same point where it crashed. So it crashed to the dashboard. It didn't reboot my Series S. It just crashed to the Xbox dashboard. So very unfortunate. Like, I'm not sure if the reason is the console itself, the Series S, that maybe it runs out of memory and that's why it crashes. Maybe it wasn't, the Prologue wasn't really optimized for Series S. I don't think the same problem is on Series X, but I'm not sure. I can't say because I only have Series S, but of course there's the possibility that there were some serious game stopping bug in the Xbox version that happens on either you played on Series X or S. It happens on both maybe. So in that case I decided to I deleted the demo on my PS5 because yeah, it was so brief. I played it 2 times and there was not much else to see, but I decided to keep it on my Xbox in case there will be a patch for the Prologue that maybe fixes the crashes. If that's the case, that there were some serious bug in the Prologue on Xbox, but it happens very rarely that developers patches demos. But yeah, I just, in that case, I just wanted to keep it at least a couple of days or even week or 2 weeks to see if there will be a patch. But if not, then it could be like I first feared, that the Xbox Series S just runs out of RAM memory and it just crashes. The devs didn't test this Prologue on Series S. Maybe they only tested it on Series X and it worked perfectly without crashing. But yeah, like I said, I don't know, but it's not good thing, of course, it's not good thing that you can't finish the 5-minute demo. So yeah, we'll see if there will be a patch on the Xbox Prologue. But if not, like, I'm still like deciding whether I'm going to get the game for my PS5 or my Xbox Series S when it comes out. The reason why I keep an option to buy it for my Series S is because I have a lot more free space on my Series S than on PS5. There will be more games that I will buy to my PS5 and I will be struggling with free space, the internal storage. So but yeah, this experience, like, I'm not sure if I take the risk of buying this game. Of course, this was just the Prologue and it's not the final product or even a part of the final product. There's a high possibility that the full game, once it releases, will be a bug-free and there will be no crashes on Series S. But still, it's a kind of risk now to actually buy it for Series S when experiencing these multiple crashes on the Prologue. But yeah, I really hope that it's just a bug and not like the game was mainly optimized for Series X, which has a more RAM than Series S, and like of course it would be a catastrophe if the full game would run out of memory at some random points when playing on Series S. That would be like a fucking serious problem if they don't fix it by the time of the release. But yeah, that can't happen. So I'm hoping it's just a prologue. Uh, but yeah, like this is the first demo or even full game, whatever I have played on my Series S that crashed. Like there has been no other games that I have experienced that have crashed or when playing on Series S. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But it's not a good thing still. Anyway, so hopefully I will maybe still try a couple of times a little bit later today to actually if I will be able to finish the prologue on Series S without crashing. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, this was my first impressions. Like I said, the game itself is very promising, very good atmosphere, sounds, and yeah, we'll just have to wait for the full release to, experience the other parts of the game like combat and puzzles and story and whatnot. Anyway, bye for now.